and I will be doing parts from the monologue from the episode Free Churro of BoJack Horseman. So I stopped at a Jack in the Box on the way here, and the girl behind the counter said, "Hiya, are you having an awesome day?" Not, "How are you doing today?" No, "Are you having an awesome day?" Which is pretty shitty because it puts the onus on me to disagree with her. Like, if I'm not having an awesome day, suddenly I'm the negative one. Usually when people ask how I'm doing, the real answer is I'm doing shitty. But I can't say I'm doing shitty because I don't have a good reason to be doing shitty. So if I say I'm doing shitty, then they say, "Why? What's wrong?" And I have to be like, I don't know, all of it. So instead, when people ask how I'm doing, I usually say, "I'm doing so great." But when this girl at the Jack in the Box asked me if I was having an awesome day, I thought, well, today I'm actually allowed to feel shitty. Today I have a good reason. So I said to her, "Well, my mom died." And she immediately burst into tears. So now I have to comfort her, which is annoying. And meanwhile, there's a line of people forming behind me who are all giving me these real judgy looks because I made the Jack in the Box girl cry. And she's bawling and she's saying, I'm sorry. And I'm like, it's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but, it's fine. And I like to order a double Jack meal, and I've kind of got somewhere to be. So maybe less with the crying and more with the frying, huh? And the girl apologizes again. She offers me a free churro with my meal. And as I'm leaving, I think, I just got a free churro because my mother died. No one ever tells you that when your mom dies, you get a free churro. I don't know. Mom, you got any ideas? Anything? Mom? No? Nothing to contribute? Knock once and you're proud of me. Can I just say how amazing it is to be in a room with my mother and I can just talk without her telling me to shut up and make her a drink? Hey, Mom, knock once, do you think I should shut up? No? You sure? I mean, I don't want to embarrass you by making this eulogy into a me-logy. So, that's not. So seriously, if you wanted me to sit down and let someone else talk, just knock. I will not be offended. No? Your funeral. I was in the hospital with her those last moments, and they were truly horrifying, full of nonsensical screams and cries. But there was this moment, this one instant of strange calm, where she looked in my direction and said, I see you. That's the last thing she said to me. I see you. Not a statement of judgment or disappointment, just acceptance and the simple recognition of another person in the room. Hello there. You're a person, and I see you. Let me tell you, it's a weird thing to feel at 54 years old that for the first time in your life, your mother sees you. It's not a realization, that's the thing you've been missing. The only thing you wanted all along to be seen. It doesn't feel like a relief to finally be seen. It feels mean, like, oh, it turns out that you knew what I wanted and you waited until the very last moment to give it to me. I was prepared for her cruelty. I was sure that she would get one final zinger about how I let her down, how I was needy and then a burden and an embarrassment. All that I was ready for. I was not ready for I see you. Only my mother would be lousy enough to swipe me with a moment of connection on her way out. But maybe I'm giving her too much credit. Maybe it's not about connection. Maybe it's an I see you. Like I see you. Like, you may have the rest of the world fooled, but I know exactly who you are. That's where my mom's to be. You know, the weird thing about both your parents being dead is that it means that you're next. I mean, it's not like there's a wait list for dying. Any one of us could get run over by a Snapchatting teen at any moment, right? And you would think that knowing that would make us more kind and forgiving and adventurous, but it makes us small, stupid, and petty. My mom would hate it if she knew I spent so much time talking about myself at the funeral. Or maybe she would think it's funny that her idiot son could even do that right. I mean, it's not like she left me any instructions for what she wanted anything. All she said is that she wanted an open casket and she couldn't even do that right. And her idiot son couldn't even do that right. I'm not going to stand up here and pretend that I ever understood how to please that woman, even though so much of my life has been wasted in vain attempts to figure it out. But I keep going back to that moment in the ICU where she looked at me and Jesus Christ, we were in the intensive care unit. She was just reading a sign. My mother died, and all I got was this free churro. You know the shittiest thing about all of this is when that stranger behind the counter gave me that free churro. That showed me more compassion than my mom gave me her entire goddamn life. Like, how hard is it to do something nice for a person? I'm your son. All I had was you. Suddenly, you'll realize you'll never have the good relationship you wanted. As long as they were alive, some part of you, the stupidest goddamn part of you, was still holding on to that chance, and you didn't even realize until they were gone. My mother is dead, and everything is worse now, because now I know I will never have a mother who looks at me from across the room and says, "BoJack Horseman, I see you." But I guess it's good I know that. It's good that I know that I have no one to depend on. It's that there never was and there never will be. It's good that I know that I'm the only person I can depend on. And I know that now, and it's good. So it's good my mother is dead.